How you doing? My name is Dominic Lipscomb, and I'm going to tell you how sports goes further than just a game. At the age of 3, I learned how to play sports primarily through my grandmother. She taught me the essentials of football, which is one of my favorite sports now. She taught me about certain positions, how to play the game, who does what, and what person on the team serves what purpose, the background of the game, the history of the game, and all the way down to the rules of the game. By the age of 5, I was playing basketball, football, I ran track, and and I also played soccer. So it's like a year-round thing. And most people look and see be like, how can people sit there and play those games and think it's so much fun for the people who's not really into sports? And I just want to come and tell you how that can happen. Sports is more than just a game. It's more than just fun all the time. Playing sports has been a very important factor in my life. It has got me to the point where I am today. Sports can get you into a higher learning institution. It can keep you physically fit, and also sports can keep your chances of learning very essential life lessons high. Through sports, I've learned things like gaining responsibility, uh, depending on others when I need to, learning how to depend on others really, and also how to take lead when I need to. I'm a business management major, so in sports you have to be able to communicate with other people, your teammates. No matter what the problem is, you have to learn how to solve that problem. No matter what color, what race, what beliefs, whatever it is, it's much like the business place. You have to work with other people to further yourself in life, or to further just to get the whatever the objective done that was given to you. So learning how to communicate with everyone from different types can help you. Also, you have to know when to take the lead and when not to take the lead in a certain situation. There's no I in team, but sometimes you have to step up if you know more about a certain subject or just know more about your topic that you're working on. And you can learn this also from sports. Being able to communicate, like I said, is a very essential quality, and responsibility is also learned through sports. At a younger age, we was given deadlines to learn plays, to be able to do this by a certain day or do that by a certain day. For example, when I was in high school, we would have to go in the film room and look at a certain player and know their every move to know what they'll be thinking before they think it themselves by the time game day comes. And this was a lot of responsibility then, but in high school I just thought as okay, this is normal, this is what I have to do, but this is what I have to do to win or have to do to compete. But now as I look back on it, this was really a lot of responsibility on myself. And also, if you were a team captain, just like I was in high school, you have to look out for others, knowing not to leave them behind, and how to keep them up to pace on certain things that they will lag behind in. And this gives you a utmost respect for the game of sports, any sports. This is not just about football, it's about basketball, soccer, anything else. Also, sports can help you stay physically fit. By working out, you may get tired of just lifting weights or doing sit ups and push ups all the time. But even if you're not just the best athlete, you can always get a group of people and play a sport that you like. And having fun, by having fun, you're not knowing you're working out muscles that you normally wouldn't work out yourself. Also, that you're gonna protect yourself from having diseases because it keeps your immune system high and protects you from heart attacks and all these things. But you keep your body in good physical shape just by going to work out every day or a couple days a week or whatever it is. As long as you're doing a sport, it keeps your body physically fit. And my sport of choice that I get a group of people to play football sometime, or get a group of people to play basketball, and we'll just play for a couple of hours, which we didn't intend to. We'll tend to play on like an hour, or hour and a half. We'll look up 3 hours and go by just like that. And by you not knowing it, just because you was having so much fun, Livestrong says that if you get a sport that you like, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna stick with it and go on from there. Also, sports can help you go to a college that you normally wouldn't go to. I know plenty of people that have no chances or thought they, well, I want to take that back, that thought they had no chance of making it to college or just had no plans on going to college after high school. By playing sports, gives opportunities to athletes who are good or even better than good to go to the next level and go to college for free, or even college will half, pay for your books, your room and board, etc. But going into a higher institution that you'd have thought you would have went to, that's like unbelievable on another level. At the age of 16, when I was about to turn 17, I signed to SMU to play football, and my family had nowhere near the amount of money to pay for the tuition of SMU. But playing football helped me go there. And by playing sports, you also learn how that without the grades, you're not going to be able to go to the next step. So they teach you school comes first before anything, and it starts as early as elementary. If you don't pass, you're not going to be able to play the sports with your team, and this makes athletes strive to get better and better. And also, you have to have a certain SAT score to even be able to qualify for Division 1 sports, which that is a positive in my eyes because it also teaches younger students that I have to do this, I have to stay on top of this. After school is always going to come first before the sport does. And like I said before, in the business world, you're gonna in the business world, I take a lot of aspects that I've took from sports and apply them in the workplace. To me, if you every manager that I've known, you can ask CEOs of anything. 9 times out of 10, they play a sport on their spare time, or they know a sport they love, or even play sports back in their high school days, elementary days, or even on the weekends with a group of friends. So sports keeps you healthy, it keeps you in shape, and also teaches you responsibility, life lessons that you would expect to learn from sports. So I'm asking you to, if you're not really that interested in sports, just try it out before you judge it and be like it's just a game of people just running around or people just swinging at things. It's much more than that. And to those who do play sports, keep going and just take it as far as you can. This is Dominique Lipscomb, and this was my speech on sports.